Hi, welcome. My name is Tiana. You are in the Wellness Corner for Voice for Equity. Thank you for being here. So today I'm bringing you a slow flow, something to help you connect to your body and your breath, something to help you just slow down from all of the activities that this holiday season may be bringing you. So let's go ahead and get started. Make your way into a comfortable seat. You can cross out your ankles and rest your hands down onto your knees and thighs. I invite you to close your eyes. We'll take just a moment here to settle in, to settle down from whatever you were doing, thinking about, or working on before coming to the mat. Take a scan of your body, notice any tightness or tension. And start to send your breath into those places that feel tight as a way to create space. Relax your shoulders from your ears. Relax your jaw. Maybe even open your mouth and wiggle your jaw around. Soften the space between your eyes. Relax your forehead. I invite you to set an intention for your practice. Maybe your intention is a word, a phrase, a mantra. Maybe it's something you could use more of here on the mat, or something you'd like to take with you when you leave the mat. Or perhaps you dedicate your practice to someone who could use that extra attention that you're putting out into the world for them. Could use a little love, joy, peace. And maybe that someone is you. So with that, let's begin to integrate some movement here into your body. I invite you to open your eyes. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up and overhead. Lift your gaze. Exhale, slide your hands together at your heart space to seal in your intention. Inhale, sweep your arms up to the sky. Exhale, place your right hand down to the earth as you reach up and over through your left fingertips, just finding the stretch along the left side of your body. Inhale up through center, and exhale your left hand down, your right arm reaches up and over. Inhale up through center. As you exhale, place your right hand down to the mat behind you. Place your left hand to your right knee. Inhale, lengthen up, and exhale, twist, look over your right shoulder. Inhale through center, and we'll switch. Inhale to sit up tall. Exhale, look over your left shoulder. Inhale through center, reach both arms up and overhead. Exhale, slide your hands together at your heart space. Relax your hands down. Let's come onto all fours. So you'll swing your legs around, coming to a tabletop position with your knees under your hips, hip width distance apart. Your wrists and elbows are under your shoulders. Spread your fingers wide. Inhale, lift your gaze to the sky. Soften your belly towards the earth as you tilt your hips up. Exhale, press the mat away, round through your upper back. Bring your chin towards your chest. Take that again. Inhale, come through center, lift your gaze. Exhale as you round it out. One more, just like that. Inhale. Exhale, round. Really press the mat away, over exaggerate. And inhale, come back to that neutral spine. Tuck your toes, lift your knees, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog. Let's pedal it out here. Bend your knees back and forth, right and left a few times. Shake your head, yes, no. Release some tension in your neck. And then we'll settle in here. Your feet are about hip-width distance apart in your downward facing dog. Press your heels gently low. Scoop your hips up high and press your chest towards your thighs. Your hands and arms are about shoulder width distance apart. Your fingers are spread nice and wide. Maybe you have a micro bend or even a really big bend in your knees to take some of the tension from the back side of your body. That'll also elongate your spine, taking some of the rounding out of your back. Let's inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees once again. Slide your knees back a few inches behind your hips. So you'll draw your hips forward. So you're in a modified plank position here. Inhale to press the mat away. And exhale, bend your elbows in and back, lower to your belly nice and slow. Once you're there, you'll just release the tops of your feet. Keep your palms planted. Inhale to draw your heart space forward, lift your chest, slide your shoulders down your back. And exhale to release. Let's take that again. Inhale, just slowly coming up. And exhale, your chin to the mat. About one more. Inhale, draw your heart space forward, lift your chest, shoulders draw down your back. Maybe you come up just a hair higher. And exhale to release. Tuck your toes back under. Use your knees, press back up to that modified plank. Lift your knees, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come up high onto your toes. Gaze towards your hands. Exhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. So we're just gonna mosey on up, take however many steps you'd like to get there. Once there, slide your hands up your shins, draw your heart space forward. Inhale for that half lift. Exhale, fold your body down. So with your feet a little bit wider than hip width distance, take opposite elbows and sway here from side to side. So maybe you have really soft knees here as you drape your torso over your thighs. Relax your head and neck. Let your head be heavy. Just notice how this feels on the back side of your body. Let's inhale, come back to center. Release your elbows. On your inhale, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Maybe with really soft knees, you're just rounding all the way up. Reach your arms up and overhead as you lengthen up, get tall. Exhale, slide your hands together at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold, arms out and down. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up, all the way up to stand. Exhale, your hands together at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, dive down, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let's plant your palms, or at least come onto your fingertips. Place your right foot in between your hands. Slide your left leg to the back of the mat. Release your knee down. Release your toes down. So you're in this runner's lunge. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up to the sky. So there's a slight tilt of your pelvis forward. So you're looking for this stretch in your upper left thigh, your hip flexor area. Press your hips gently forward. Think of here engaging your lower body by energetically pulling the mat with your right foot back and sliding the mat with your left knee forward. So it's just an energetic, just to keep your lower body really engaged. Inhale to lengthen up through the sides of your body. Exhale your hands down to the mat. Root down through your left palm. Inhale, reach your right arm out to the side and all the way up to the sky. So think about stacking your shoulders as you open your heart, your torso towards the side. Gaze up towards your right fingertips if that's okay with your neck. Otherwise, look straight to the right. For a little added heat, tuck your toes on your back foot and float your knee off of the mat. Draw your right hip back into space, hug your right knee in towards the midline of your body. Press the mat away with your left hand. Inhale, reach up through your right fingertips. Exhale your right hand down. So you have one hand on either side of your front foot. Let's bump your back foot up about, a few inches. Straighten into both of your legs. Your feet are about hip width distance apart. You're on your fingertips. Inhale to draw your heart space forward. Pull your right hip point back into space so your hips are neutral. And exhale, fold over your front leg. So this is your pyramid pose. Press both of your heels into the mat. Maybe you really feel this, at least I do, on my right hamstring. The crown of your head, reach it for your toes. So you can always have a soft bend in your front knee for some added support there. Let's inhale, pop back up onto your fingertips, put a soft bend in your back knee and spring forward, forward fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway, lift, pull your heart space forward, and exhale, fold your body down. So again, hands or fingertips to the mat, left foot stays forward, slide your right leg to the back of your mat, release your knee down to the earth, release your toes. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. So, same thing here, your hips press gently forward, so we're not dumping into the hips here. You're keeping them engaged by finding that tilt of your pelvis. Again, energetically pull the mat to center with your front foot and your back knee. Again, it's just an energetic. See if you can find it, what that feels like to keep your lower body engaged. Inhale to lengthen out of the sides of your body as you reach up. Exhale your hands down, frame your front foot. So ground down through your right hand. Inhale, open your left arm, out and up. Stacking your shoulders. Gazing up if that feels appropriate. And then for a little added heat, tuck your toes on your back foot, lift your knee off of the mat. Hug your left knee in towards midline. Notice if it's falling open. Press the earth away with your right hand. Inhale, reach up through your left fingertips. Exhale your left hand down to the mat. So from here, again, we're gonna just put a slight bend in your back knee so that you can spring your back foot forward about halfway. So a few inches up. Inhale, pop up onto your fingertips. Draw your heart space forward. Exhale, fold your body down. Draw your left hip back into space. Right hip draws forward. Press both heels into the earth. And the crown of your head, reach it for your toes. Inhale, pop back up onto your fingertips. Slight bend in your back knee. Spring forward. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll all the way up to stand. Reach your arms out and up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands together at your heart space. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, dive down, hinge. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins. Exhale, fold your body down. Let's fingertips to the mat, slide your left leg back, then your right leg, so you're in this upward push-up position. You'll plant your palms nice and strong. Inhale, exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Stay on the ball of your back foot. Inhale, sweep your arms forward and up. So your back heel is lifted. There's a slight tilt of your pelvis. Bend into your right knee, lengthen out of the sides of your body. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, spin your back foot flat and open up. So your right arm reaches forward, left arm reaches back, gaze over your front fingertips. Inhale to grow tall through your crown. Exhale, place your right forearm to your right thigh. Reach your left arm up and over your left ear so you get this length along the left side of your body. Take another breath in. As you exhale, let's bring your left hand down to the mat. Turn onto the ball of your back foot. Open your right arm out and up so you'll recognize this shape. Take another breath in. Exhale your right hand down. Step your right leg back to plank pose. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high. Exhale, step in between your hands. Stand the ball of your back foot. Inhale, reach your arms forward and up. Find that tilt of your pelvis. Look for that stretch in your upper right thigh. Bend into your left knee. Lengthen out of the sides of your body. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, spin your back foot flat and open up. So you have a nice long stance here, maybe about 3 or 4 feet in between your feet. Bend into your left knee. Shoulders stack over your hips. Lengthen through your arms. Inhale to grow tall through your crown. Exhale your left forearm down to your thigh. Reach your right arm up and over your right ear. Spiral your right shoulder slightly back so you're opening up here. Take another inhale. Exhale, place your right hand down to the mat. Turn onto the ball of your back foot. Open your left arm out and up. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale your left hand down. Step back to plank pose. Exhale to downward facing dog. Inhale, come up behind your toes, gaze forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands up your shins. And exhale, fold. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale your hands together at your heart space. Relax your arms. So I'll turn to you and we'll do some balancing, standing balancing poses. Balancing is perfect time right now during the holiday seasons. We could all use a little more balance and grounding. So with your feet about hip width distance apart, ground down through the 4 corners of your left foot. Come on to your right toes. Turn your right knee out to the side. Bring your right ankle to meet your left. No, your right foot to meet your left ankle. There we go. So you're using it like a little kickstand here on your toes, micro bend in your standing knee. This is a perfect place to stay to find your balance. If you would like to go a little further and challenge your balance, slide your right foot up to your calf or to your upper thigh, so above or below your knee, so you're not pressing on your knee joint. Then you'll bring your hands together at your heart space. My foot is actually slipping on my leggings. Not much grip there. So we'll ground down here through the 4 corners of your left foot. Grow tall through your crown. If you'd like to express your tree, maybe grow branches, reaching your arms up to the sky. I challenge you to challenge yourself here. Maybe you close your eyes or lift your gaze. Just see what comes up. Notice if you are holding your breath. Can you breathe fully and deeply? Stay calm when things get a little challenging, a little off kilter. Bring your hands together at your heart space if they're not already. Shift your right knee forward, place your right foot down, relax your arms. All right, shift your weight into your right leg, 4 corners press. Come onto your left toes and you'll turn your left knee out. Again, you could stay right here, or you could bring your foot to your calf or your upper thigh. We're just exploring, see what comes up. The side may feel different than the other side. Hands together at your heart space. Notice if you're shooting your hip up to the side, see if you can keep your hips neutral. These tights are really slippery. Standing up nice and tall. Hands together at your heart. Or again, if you'd like to express, and this side is different. So see what feels best here as you explore. See if you can keep that calm breath as things feel out of balance. It's a good test to take with you off of the mat as well, to see what your response is, your reaction. Bring your hands back together at your heart space. Shift your left knee forward, step it down, relax your arms. Inhale, sweep your arms up. Exhale your hands together at your heart space. Relax your arms. All right, let's take a wide step. So stepping your feet nice and wide, about 4 feet or so. Turn your toes slightly in, heels press gently out. Inhale your arms out like airplane wings. Exhale, bring your hands behind your back and release your fingers. I'm gonna show you what that looks like. So I'm just interlacing my fingers here. Inhale, lift up through your heart space. So you open your heart to the sky, your knuckles draw down behind you. As you exhale, fold forward. Shift the weight into the tops of your feet. Let your arms be heavy over your head. So if this doesn't feel good on your shoulders, you can release your hands to the outsides of your feet and forward fold that way. Otherwise, here we're taking the shoulder stretch. Tighten up your grip, take the space from in between your palms. Maybe you have a micro bend in your knees here. Tilt your hips up to the sky. The crown of your head reach for the mat. Let's take another inhale. Exhale a little bit deeper. And release your hands down to the earth. Inhale, halfway lift, so pop up onto your fingertips. Let's walk your hands to the top of your mat. Turn your right toes forward, slide your left leg back, release your back knee, release your toes. So kind of like where we started today. This time we're gonna bring your right hand on the inside of your right foot, so walk your right foot to the right a few inches. And you can stay here on your palms. Inhale to find length in your spine, pull your heart forward. Exhale again, either to stay on your palms or to come down onto your forearms. Just kind of see what happens here. That might be really tight, and if it's too much, you come back up onto your palms. Draw your shoulders down your back, see if you can keep some of the length in your spine. Hug your right knee in towards the midline of your body. If you're on your forearms, come back up onto your palms. Walk your right foot over to the left long edge of your mat. So you're gonna have your right hand on the outside of your right foot. You're just inching your right foot over, releasing your shin down to the mat. So your shin is about parallel. Doesn't have to be completely parallel. That could be a little tight. So you'll bring your right foot a little closer to your left hip. Inhale, walk your hands in towards your hips so you sit up nice and tall. Exhale, fold your body down. So you come onto your forearms. So if this feels too much here on your right hip, if you have a block or a pillow, you could slide that under, or perhaps you don't come down as far. You can always stay lifted here. So go to that space where you feel the effort, where you're not forcing your way into a shape. Let's come back up onto your palms if you're not already. Sit up nice and tall. Tuck your toes on your back foot. Lift your knee off of the mat and step your right foot back to downward facing dog. Step your left foot to the outside of your left hand. Place your back knee down. Release your toes. Inhale to draw your heart space forward. Exhale to stay or to come down onto your forearms. This side may feel different than the other side. So maybe forearms isn't available, or maybe it was on the other side, it's not now, or vice versa. Just notice how it feels in your body. If you're on your forearms, pop back up onto your palms, and you'll start to inch your left foot over to the long right edge of your mat. Your left hand is now on the outside of your left foot. Keep inching it, inching it, inching it. Place your left shin down. Slide your right leg back. Inhale, walk your hands in towards your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Maybe this is where you stay. Or exhale, fold your body forward. Inhale, walk your hands in towards your hips, sit up tall. Slide onto your left seat, swing your right leg around. Let's bring the soles of your feet together. Knees splay out wide, so think this triangle with or diamond shape with your legs. Inhale, sit up nice and tall as you hold on to your ankles or shins. Exhale to stay or fold forward. Use your elbows to gently press your knees out wide. And if you feel like you could use a little bit more here, you could walk your hands forward, relaxing your head, while still gently, energetically pressing your knees down. Letting them be heavy here. If you walked your hands forward, let's inhale, walk your hands back up, sit up tall. Take your hands behind you, lean into your hands. Plant your feet about hip width distance apart with your fingers splaying out more to the sides rather than back. Now press into the mat with your hands and feet and lift your hips off of the mat. So your gaze, depending on how it is for your neck here, is to your belly, or maybe even up towards the sky. Really pressing out of your shoulders here. Inhale, lift your hips a little bit higher, and exhale, slowly release. Let's extend your legs long in front of you. Inhale, reach your arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold your body forward. Reach for the sides of your feet, your ankles or calves. Inhale, lift up through your heart space as if you're coming out of the shape. Exhale, fold your body down. Perhaps you have soft knees here. Inhale, up to center. Place your hands by your hips, bend your knees, scoot your seat forward, and slowly roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest, give them a little squeeze. Rock from side to side. I'm going to adjust a little bit. As you rock back to center, keep your right knee hugged in towards your chest, wrapping your hands around your shin. Straighten your left leg long down the mat. Take your right knee across your left side body, anchor it down with your left hand, and reach your right arm out to the side. Your gaze follows. Relax your shoulders, relax your knee. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees back into your chest. Straighten your left leg long down the mat. Draw your left knee across your right side. Gaze out past your left fingertips. Inhale back to center. Hug both knees back into your chest. Give them a big squeeze. Exhale, extend your legs long down the mat. Draw your arms down the sides of your body. Your palms flip open. Take a slight tilt of your chin towards your chest so the back of your neck is long. We'll just take a few minutes here to seal our practice in Shavasana. from your fingers and toes. Let's bend your knees, roll over onto your side, cradle your head into your bottom arm for support. Use the strength of your arms to press up to a comfortable seat. Bring your hands together, your heart space, your thumbs connect to your heartbeat. Take a slight tilt of your chin towards your chest in gratitude. Thank you, thank you, thank you for being here, allowing me to guide you. Always my wish, may you, may we, may all living beings be happy, healthy, and free. Namaste.